What is going on, guys? Thank you so much for jumping into this video right now. My name is Danny Coldblood, aka MYUUJI, and I'm here to talk a little bit about natural disasters in GTA5. That is right. I really enjoy talking about this topic. We have talked about this in the past. We have talked about this when we talked about the zombie apocalypse and all the connections with Red Dead Redemption and the Undead Nightmare and a lot of things that tie directly and how it's directly incorporated with Grand Theft Auto 5. If you guys have missed these videos, you definitely need to check them out. A lot of time, a lot of research, a lot of hunting went into this stuff. So definitely check it out. Do yourself a favor, become informed, because Rockstar has slipped a lot of stuff into GTA 5. Don't you wonder why GTA 5 doesn't have any single player DLC when they're always competitive. They're always above and beyond their time when they come out with a game. But for some reason, GTA 5 doesn't get single-player DLC almost 4 years later. But almost 4 years later, we still have an unsolved mystery in the game. A big giant Easter egg, which is comparably, the biggest Easter egg in the world compared to, video games. How is this possible? How has this happened? How have we as a community have not solved this mystery? How is this even going on? Well, guys, I'm gonna bring up a couple things that I have noticed recently, and I've said it before in the updates. GTA 5 online, especially, Rockstar likes to slip in clues and hints in their updates. We've gotten some updates recently. I want to go over some of the stuff, as well as stuff that we've had since day one. So thank you guys for jumping in. I appreciate it. Let's go ahead and take a look at what I want to present to you guys here. I'm going to my picks right here. If you guys notice, this is the map of the in-game map that comes in your game case. If you bought the game physically, you'll notice that we have a dinosaur for some reason on the map. Now there's so much on the map, and there's so much that's not pointed out. Why are they pointing out this dinosaur? Now this leads into the next question I have, which is, what is going on at the diner? We have the dinosaur here. We have a volcano here, and in-game this thing is smoking. Rex's dinosaur, or diner, I'm sorry. And this purple dinosaur is what they were pointing out on the map that we just seen. Now it also says free coffee, and those of you know, from back in the day in San Andreas, there was a hot coffee mod which revealed a huge Easter egg, something that they took out of the game that was very controversial and seemed to not get past the community of gamers that find everything. So how has this mystery, this Chilean mystery, slipped by us this time, guys? We need to do a little bit more homework, but I'm telling you what, this dinosaur, this mountain here, this volcano, or if it's a volcano or a mountain, we're gonna get to that in a second. And check this out. The free coffee is on a bone. Now, the other day I brought up some information, and this is going to tie right into that. The other day I was talking about going to Rockstar Games and checking out their website and looking at their downloads and some of the art that you can get. Well, this is one of the wallpapers that you could download in their art. And if you notice, on the star, we have shoot for the stars. Okay, that's one of the big clues that they give us. It's also on the blueprint map. See how this stuff is connecting map to map? Shoot for the stars. We have a dinosaur skeleton on this map. Why do we have this dinosaur skeleton? We just shown how the free coffee sign was on a bone at the dinosaur diner, and now we have a dinosaur, bone on the star of the Rockstar logo. And you can get this right at the Rockstar Games website. If you guys want to check out the video I put out a little while ago, you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about. I think I called it Secrets in the Details. So check that video out if you have not yet seen that. This is some very interesting shit, guys. The next image, we know about upwards flows the truth form. Now, a lot of people have said that Mount Chiliad is Mount Shasta in real life. We showed that volcano and how it really smokes in-game. And it's kind of funny because it's not only at that diner, but it's also possibly a hint from Rockstar that Mount Shasta is Mount Chiliad, and Mount Shasta is a potentially active volcano at the southern end of the Cascade Range in Siskiyou County, California. And the craziest thing is, it is the second highest peak in the Cascades and the 5th GTA5 highest in the state. That is some interesting ass information, guys. Upwards flows the truth form. Maybe that is also a hint as volcano and lava coming out of a volcano. Something to think about, guys. Next up is we have the Hunter, the FH-1 Hunter. Right in the description, it says, the Hunter is nature's little way of telling. Now, nature can tell us a lot of things, especially through a natural disaster, okay? Mass destruction. Look at the clues right in the game, and this is a recent update. And actually, dinosaurs, they're a thing of the past. We're talking about San Andreas, a thing of the past. Rockstar brought this back from their past. I talk a lot about going back in time into Rockstar's previous games for hints and different types of clues that we can find to help us with the Chiliad mystery. Well, this is no different. Keep our eyes open and notice what they're doing. They're bringing back a lot of things that they used once before, guys. This Hunter is not new. Next up, guys, is this. Check this out. Transform. We have these new transform races, and it's actually kind of funny because we have Transform Junkyard, okay? When the apocalypse finally gets underway in San Andreas. Now, this is brand new. These races, these Transform races, are brand spanking new. They are giving us new clues in their descriptions and everything. You guys gotta really pay attention to everything that they do. What they give us, what they name it, what the description is, what it looks like, Google what the names are, all this shit. Okay, so it says, when the apocalypse finally gets underway in San Andreas and the world lies in ruins, you can bet there will be something interesting, or some interesting racing opportunities in amongst the wreckage. Check that out. And it's pretty crazy because we have one of the biggest Easter egg, if not the biggest Easter egg in GTA 5 for single player that was found and uncovered and solved, which was the Beast and the Bigfoot Easter egg. And the Beast is a werewolf, something that transforms at midnight. Just wanted to go ahead and throw that out there. And to finish it off, guys, the last thing I want to bring up is one of these transform races is called Twister. Look at that. Another hint at a natural disaster. The few survivors of this track compare it to driving a hypercar up and down the funnel of a tornado in preparation for some technical land, sea, and air maneuvers. What do you guys think? Is there a natural disaster coming our way in Los Santos? Do the clues add up? Are the hints obvious? Are we just waiting? Is it a means to an end? Let me know your guys' thoughts. I really would appreciate all of your opinions and ideas and theories. You guys have been sending all your shit in, and it's been awesome. All the best of your guys' information that you send our way. I cherry pick through it, and I put it together for a viewer's voice, where your voice is heard and showcased every week for an episode of Viewer's Voice. We just did our Viewer's Voice episode this week, earlier today. So if you missed it, check it out. It's all you guys, all your thoughts, theories, discoveries, and info. And we go ahead and go through it all, giving you the showcase and the spotlight for once. You guys deserve it. You're awesome. Let me know what's going on, guys, in your heads. Are we preparing ourselves for a natural disaster? I think we could be. I really do. The hints are there. From in-game to Rockstar Games websites, it's all over the place, guys. And it's kind of obvious once you look at it from the outside looking in. That one transform race was called a junkyard, right? And here's a scrapyard right next to the dinosaur. And the scrapyard is also where the fight happens between the Beast and Bigfoot to finish off the Easter egg, so you have Beast in director mode. You can see how the clues even go full circle when you pay a little bit more attention. Thank you guys all for joining up. It's been an honor and a pleasure. Let me know your thoughts. Is a natural disaster coming our way? I think so. It's just a matter of time before we crack it like an Easter egg. I'll see you guys all in the next video or broadcast. It was my pleasure. Ta-ta, and as always, peace!